Good evening, everyone. I'm the Storyteller, and I'm here to help you fall asleep with these road trip horror stories. So before we get started, be sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video IDL. I hope to know where you're from and what time you're watching this. So leave in the comments when you're ready, get comfortable and relax. I was working the night shift at my local Wall Bombs back when it used to be open 24 hours a day. There would normally be less than 10 customers throughout my shift, but I wouldn't get to sit around and do nothing. Though they wanted me to work on stock when I wasn't helping a customer. It was a bigger wall bounce, so oftentimes there may have been one other person in the building, whether it be someone working on stock or someone cleaning. This night I was the only one working. I was working stock in the cow aisle when I heard something fall over on the other side of the shelf in the next aisle over. I would always hear the door to the store sliding open. It was the loudest thing ever, so it kind of caught me off guard that there might have been a customer in the building. Of course, it wasn't weird yet. Not until I looked to my left and saw a man standing by the edge of the aisle, shooting me a blank stare. "Do you need something, sir?" I asked him a no. Could you just point me to the eggs?" He said he wasn't normal looking. His face looked weird, not exactly ugly, just unusual, like his upper lip kind of came out too far, or almost like a Simpsons character. I was a bit uncomfortable that I had to deal with ringing him up. I hurried to finish the cereal aisle, and when I was done, I began to bring the Yubo car to the back room. I was stopped halfway when the same guy cut me off through the middle section of the aisle. I want to note this guy was probably in his mid-30s, and at the time, I was only 22, though I looked much younger. The guy stopped me and started trying to make awkward small talk. He started by asking me my name, how old I was, if and where I went to school, and why I was doing the night shift. His questions started to get weirder when he asked me if I went to parties a lot and if I had a girl. Well, friend, I told him I didn't. And then he asked me if I've ever had a boyfriend. While putting his hand on my shoulder, I immediately started walking away with the cart. But he followed me. I told him I was. And into whatever he was thinking about, I went faster and faster until I finally made it to the back storage room. He didn't follow me, and I wasn't supposed to stay back there for extended periods of time. To avoid customer theft, I decided it would be best to just wait for him by the register so that he would ring his stuff up and leave. But I waited there for at least 20 minutes. He never came. I guessed that he was gone, and whether he stole the eggs and something else, there wasn't anything I could do now. I had to go to the bathroom. So I took a quick jog to the back of the store and into the employee BA. Through moments after sitting on the toilet, my heart dropped into my stomach as I heard the bathroom door open. I choked the urge to say something like, "You can't be in here," but I didn't want to give away my position. I lifted my leg so that I wouldn't be visible from under the stall, and what happened next was simply horrifying. I sat there for the longest time looking at the floor, not moving a muscle. When I finally looked up, I could see an eye peering through the crack of the stall door. I screamed. I knew I was trapped. I knew I had one shot at making a move. I grabbed the box cutter in my pocket and began sliding it through the crack of the door, forcing him to move as I away. I took that chance to slam the stall door open in his face and hightail out of the bathroom and all the way out of the store. I called my boss at least 5 times before he finally picked up and explained everything. He told me to call the cops, and so I did. Of course, the man wasn't in the store anymore by the time the cops showed up. I only did the night shift twice after that, and luckily didn't see the man again. I used to work the night shift at a gas station on the side of some highway in the country from the hours of 12:00 a.m. to 6 a.m. The road was pretty dead. I would have maybe 1 or 2 people